What's good, everybody? This is Jay, and welcome to One Wild Week in Austin, Texas. This is my review of Austin, Texas, and let's get to it. As you see, I was packed and ready to go. Now, it was a little bit of good luck on the way there with a beautiful rainbow, but that was just the beginning. What up, what up? There in Texas. About to find something down here in Pflugerville area. Little Lazy Days Cafe or whatever. Check it out. One thing about the roads in Texas are they're pretty nice and smooth, and the speed limit's pretty high. But it was good to finally get out the car, stretch the legs, even if you can't feel them. It was good to stretch them and get them out there to get the blood circulating. Lazy Days was an Amsterdam-style coffee shop. You can go and smoke and have drinks and chill. And the guy that was running the spot was Tom. He was sitting here hitting on a little something, something, and here we go. He had some little contraption that was some type of vaporizer or whatever, and of course after that he wanted me to try it, and when in Rome, hey.
What do you don't push nothing, do it automatically from?
Nope. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's automatically heat motion.
Oh, better yet, huh? Keep it away instead of having it how I had it. Huh?
Overall, it was a cool spot to chill, have a couple of drinks or whatever, and smoke or relax. And Tom, who do you all think looks older, me or him? Let me know at the end of the video in the comments. Anyway, it was cool, and after that, I headed over to kill Tony.
I'm doing this 3 minutes and I'm like...
To safely make your way down here, you can put your hands over your head or whatever, make it known so he can see that you're on your way to him so that he doesn't leave you behind. Because once that count of 10, the slow count, because Colt is a little slow, but once that count of 10 hits, he's going to be heading back over for another name and you're going to be a no-show. So please make sure to pay attention. We're all here for the reason of getting up on that stage. Last but not least, first of all, actually, have your IDs on ready. And then last but not least, if you haven't prepared a minute, even if it is your first time doing stand-up comedy, I'm happy. Thank you for preparing. We want you here. If you have not prepared at all, think you're just going to go up there and tell a funny story, your friends told you you were funny, but you have no jokes, please walk the fuck out the front door! We want people unprepared. We don't want our time wasted. I'm a producer. I want a good show. I talked too long. Yeah, I'm a producer. I want a good show. I don't want people that just want attention. I'm sorry. There's mirrors for that. Anyway, cut to a mirror. I don't know. Okay, so other than that, don't go over to the back door if your name has been called. We had somebody bang on it a couple weeks ago. So don't do that, please. It's annoying. And yeah, just stay in this area. Colt's not going to come by you. You got 5 Colts. Good luck, comment!
After the sign-up was complete, we ended up going to Fogo de Chao for some nice Brazilian steak. After all, it was my birthday weekend. And hey, when we came back, it was all time to see how it went for Kill Tony. Unfortunately, I didn't make the list, but I did hang out, meet a couple of people, and I did take part in the bottom of the barrel inside of the Comedy Mothership Club. I hung out with a couple people, had a few drinks. I can't remember this dude's name, but he was cool as hell. And at the end, they give away prizes for whoever had some of the best suggestions in the bottom of the barrel. People put in suggestions for the comedians to come up with funny takes, and I came up with a lot of funny takes for us to go back and forth, and I got the top prize of the night, of course. You know I do. Anyway, it was time for night 2, and when we went there this time, it's a restaurant right next to the bar club, Comedy Mothership, and we went there and got some little cheeseburgers, and damn, they was cheesy, and damn, you see, I had the bib, I was ready to go to work. Inside the club, Again, I wasn't able to make it onto the Kill Tony, but I was able to still enjoy a couple of shows, network with some people, and make some things happen. Outside, the club is located on 6th Street, which is just an amazing location with so much going on. It's action packed with a lot of people out there walking back and forth in and out of different clubs, vibing. I mean, it's a lot of things happening. The ladies are very cool and relaxed and chill. And even the police were pretty relaxed and didn't really mess with people as they walked around enjoying the strip. Now, the police were cool, but the one thing that they didn't allow is people to be drinking up and down the street with open alcohol. You had to keep all drinks inside the bar. And even though it was September, it was 90 to 100 degrees every night, and the ladies, they definitely dressed like it. This lady right here, she was so sweet, and unfortunately, I didn't realize until after I got back and checked the sound, but all the sound was lost, and we don't have her information, and we weren't able to get it. But she was dressed nice and sexy for the evening, and even did a little spin for us. So she had said that she had broke up with her boyfriend and was out, looking to relax and move on. So I hope everything worked out for her. As the night moved on, you can see, even though I sped up the tape, Shorty right here was hot and bothered, to say the least. This dude was my little valet parking dude. He was the little homeless dude that lived in the parking lot I parked at, and he kept his eye on my car. He was something else, and so was he, or she. I don't know. There was a lot going on. It was busy. One thing I will give credit though is all the clubs are mixed in together. People all partied in all of them. The police came through just like Texas Wild West on them horses, cowboys. They was ready to giddy up at a moment's notice if that was what was needed.
Hey, where you want to go? You can make it happen now.
That shorty said she was walking by, she wanted a ride, and that's why I yelled, hey, we can make it happen where you want to go. And as you see, she came back. I guess you all get to see the perspective of the sitting down person. Anyway, not a bad perspective. As we see, 6th Street, it stayed busy. It was never a dull moment, whether it was the average people walking around, homeless people, or Dennis Rodman. You never know what you may see. It was always interesting. It kept it fresh, and we ended up coming down here 3 different times. They had the little Nas X posse. They was on the prowl, looking to round up something, and who knows? There was a couple girls. They must have been bent as hell, literally, because they was sitting bent on the side of the corner. I don't know. They was young, obviously, and in good shape. Because most people I know, knees would been gone. They'd had to sit down instead of bend their knees and sit the way these ladies would sit crouched. That's them young girl legs right there. I bet you she know how to ride that pony, especially being down there from Texas. Anyway, it was all kind of crowds there. Like I say, real chill. They had street vendors there on each corner, and you can get a lot of snacks. A lot of people partied and had a great time, but some people didn't know their limits and partied too damn hard. Partied till the wheels fell off, literally, like this shorty right here. Hope she made it home safe. Most of the strip closed at 2 o'clock, and that's where they had some after-hours spots. We went to an after-hours spot somebody told us about, and due to copyright, I sped up the music, but they was smoking a lot, and it was a hookah lounge. It was real cool vibe, but I didn't know the place, and it was starting to get late, so I called it a night. Night 3 on the strip, back for more, trying to get back into the comedy club, possibly perform. Once that wasn't, that plan was over with, it was time to move on to plan B, which was chill on the strip, see what the night had to offer. And again, another hot blazing night. But it was a lot of people out, and the ladies in the club this night, they were really having a great time. They really enjoyed themselves, as well as I got a couple of good interviews in with different people on the next couple of nights I was out here. So we're going to go ahead and get into it and check it out. So we see they had a little bike patrol, but once you got inside, oh yeah, they came with the thunder. These ladies, again, due to copyright reasons, I have to change the music up, slow it down. But believe me, all these ladies in these video clips knew how to dance, and they were definitely on beat. Nothing to complain about. And a lot of these people, let me tell you, they know how to have a good time in Austin, Texas. And on 6th Street, ain't no discrimination when it comes to having a good time. You see all kind of walks of life and age ranges going in and out of these clubs. And you just let it roll for a second. And, hey, I didn't have any complaints at the club. And but lucky I couldn't get up and cut a rug and shake it. I might have had to go ahead and bring out the cabbage patch or something on that thing. You never know. I still can do that one though. Anyway, it was a live club. Each bar was a little different. The girls seemed to have their control of each bar that I went into. I don't know. But hey, I didn't see anybody complaining because the way they was doing things, even though a lot of them mostly dance with each other instead of dancing with guys. That's the one thing I did notice. I don't know if that's something that's going around a lot these days, but most of the women were dancing with each other more so than dancing with guys, and that was something I noticed in pretty much every club I went to. These two seem to really be having a good time dancing with each other. Again, nobody was complaining.
Alright, what's up? This Jay. I'm here with my man, Tucson Stone, aka Big Two. What it do? Austin, Texas. Alright. Now this man, he rap. Tell us a little bit about your rap game and how you got started.
Yeah, I rap, I do management, promo, all that. I've been doing this for a little bit over 10 years now. Just started with wanting to be in the scene, you know what I'm saying, the mix. I wanted to be a rapper, DJ, hustler in general, you know what I'm saying? I want to learn it all, so I do it all.
Alright, for sure. What's some of the people that you perform with?
I've been all across the United States with my boy Riff Raff. I got music with Paul Wall, Lil Kiki, Lil Flip, all the Texas legends, and I'm just grinding. Working, Austin, Texas, nonstop.
That's what's up. So you born and raised in Austin, Texas?
Yes, sir. I'm from Austin. Not like, I'm from Cali and I've been here 4 years. No, I'm from Austin, born and raised.
Okay. What's it like in this Texas life, man? What be going on?
You know, Austin is great because it got a lot of everybody from different areas, so you see a little bit of everything. Of course, the Texas culture. So it's just cool because I like to network and connect. And like yourself, from Chicago, everybody from a different area. So it's real dope. I really say, like I said, it's awesome because like it's a good network and connected city for people that are from different areas. Texas in general is already like a cheaper place to live in. You know what I'm saying? So it works out.
That's what's up.
Going down, you good?
I ain't gonna...
great, man. We're working. Texas is known for comedy, and that's a big thing that has been brought to the city. So it makes sense, man. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
Hey, I know that's right. We leave it on that, man.
Yes, sir.
I
Appreciate you. Yeah. Thank you.
Appreciate your time.
For sure. That right there was my man Two Stone, a local rapper that was on the rise, that's doing his thing out there. And then the next morning, of course, I had to grab something to eat. Went to Whataburger, which I ended up getting a spicy chicken sandwich. They burgers was a little too thick and stuff for me, but they chicken sandwich was on point. And as you see, I was in straight max mode, especially after that long night of partying and being out all night. But it was worth it, and it definitely did hit the spot, especially with they ketchup and they spicy ketchup. I like that little spicy ketchup pack. It did hit the spot. And that iced tea washed it down real nice and deep like.
Man, Saturday night, packed. Austin, Texas. It's like 10 minutes left of traffic just to get off this exit. They got their little downtown skyline going. They put red lights on their cranes so you don't hit it with your helicopter. Alright, we good.
Once inside, the clubs was crunk as always. Different people out there. I went outside and tried to get some more interviews, and I did come across these real cool ladies, and they were really nice and did some really good Q&A with me. So I'm gonna give you all the clip of Maddie and her girlfriend.
Oh, it's a mic! Oh. We're mic'd up! We're
All right.
What's up, y'all? I'm Maddie. I'm from Baytown, Texas. I'm from Houston, Texas. Woo! We both go to T-State, Texas State. Oh, he's gonna ask us a question.
All right, so what's some of the best things to do on a first date?
On a first date? You go for it. She knows she.
He better pay for my dinner. He better pick me up, and he better bring me flowers.
Listen, I see that stuff on Reddit. Y'all should split it. No, the man pays. The man takes you out, the man pays for the date, and that's how it is. I don't know if that's controversial, but it's true.
Would you want to come down to some place like this on the first date?
Not to 6th Street? No!
Like a nice dinner, like dark lights, some wine.
A steak, exactly, or pasta.
Okay. So then after that, what would be looking for in the guy after that? Like at this.
No, if the guy wants to come home, that's how you know it's a no. If he maybe wants to go get an ice cream or some cookies or something. If he wants to come back home, it's a no, and you know that's how he's not the one. Me personally.
You just gotta find the one. And I have the one.
She's wiped up.
I'm wiped up.
She's wiped up. I don't expect to find my man.
I get flowers like once a week. That's what. Don't go for the bare minimum, women.
No.
Ladies, listen. You need top notch.
So is your man from Texas?
Yeah, we went to a junior college together.
So it's a young teenage love growing the.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about teenage love. I had one boyfriend ever, and I loved him. He was my first love, but he was dumb.
On YouTube, right?
My ex ain't ever gonna see this. I may share it though. Not gonna lie. Listen, love who you love. Do what you want to do, but don't be stupid.
But don't do the bare minimum.
Yeah, you should get flowers.
So what's the secret to keeping a man then? Since the man got to do this, how you do to keep him?
You got to be able to cook. I'm a Mexican woman, and you got to be able to cook good. Cook, clean, and just be a good woman. Like some of these women are like, I don't need to cook, I don't need to clean. Like, yes, that's how to keep a man.
I know that's conservative, but I think being able to cook, and I think a man should know that you should, after you eat your meal, you do your dishes after, right? Don't you do the dishes after?
They had a lot of good suggestions, and hey, if all women did what they said, it'd be a lot more married women, in my opinion. But I don't know, maybe that's just a couple of surface level things. Anyway, my last night there, I had one more shot to see about Kill Tony, the show. And it was a long line, as always, around the block. I tried to go ahead and make it on this show, but I wasn't. But I was able to make a couple other things happen on the trip, and it wasn't all just a loss, as well as the great video footage that you all just saw, as well as a lot of things that I wasn't able to put out there for you to see. Nonetheless, it was a win-win. A couple other shows and things that I was a part of was great, and one thing about these comedy clubs is they wouldn't allow cell phones inside, so I wasn't able to get a lot of footage of things that happened inside. Meanwhile, on the way back home, one of the things I thought was cool was it was a lake to drive over while we were in Texas, and it wasn't like a really high bridge that we were over to drive over the lake. At least it didn't seem that way, but it was high enough where we were able to see boats and different things going on. And hey, a lot of different things, like a lot of farms in Texas, and a lot of livestock and chickens and pigs and stuff getting transported. And that was just one quick video of some chickens getting taken around, as well as different stadiums and different sites and things to see. I wasn't really able to film as much as I wanted to, and there's the lake that I was speaking about earlier, which was a pretty cool little drive. But my camera that I had for my car didn't work when I ended up leaving, and who I had with me to do a lot of the filming wasn't exactly one of the best sidekicks as far as when it comes to camera work. So a lot of things either weren't recorded properly or turned sideways, or the audio wasn't recorded, or different things. But hey, those are the breaks, right? So you got to make the most of what you can. Anyway, I want to give a special thanks to Maddie and her girlfriend and all the people that stopped to take time to interview with the podcast. You all let me know about Tom. Who you think looks older, me or Tom? I'll let you know in a couple more seconds who's older. But hey, they say black don't crack, even light black. Anyway, shout out to Lazy Days Cafe for all their hospitality. And, it was really cool hanging out there and relaxing, as well as all the other places like the Comedy Mothership, Maggie Mays, and all these other places that we were and had a good time. As well as Tom. This is Tom. He is 29 and I am 46. So, hey, as long as we both seated, I might be all right. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow your dreams at all times, the most you can, and have a good one. Stay blessed.